Ixi. Ana.
Ligna.
Spot on.
Lavarino. Sick.
Try something else.
Then lava beyond seek. Fiery whore of the goddess.
Got to try.
You gotta see. Gotta try something else.
Mow it.
Not quite.
Beyond seek. Oh, look at that.
Lava beyond seek.
Spot on.
The Watcher of Cadnua. I expected you'd find us eventually.
No offense, but if she's hiring, I'm going with her.
I'm a little more surprised to find you're still carrying that abomination around. I imagine Consulholt is better company without his tongue. I sent a scout. Her task was to follow you. No, I am Lengroth. As was my predecessor. He too lives on in me. We are all, you see, Lengroth. Lengroth knew something Consulholt did not. The brevity of life should be embraced, not feared. Each generation brings with it renewed strength and saves us from stagnation. When his time came, Lengroth was willing to let go, to leave his memories and body behind. Consulholt clung to his pathetic existence like a leech. And there are others like him, who would see all the world serve as kindling, if only their flame can go on burning. Consulholt's knowledge cannot outlive him. More than that, you yourself could easily have become the latest tool in Consulholt's efforts to thwart the wheel, and he would have used your very essence for fuel. In truth, I am glad you came. It saves me the effort of chasing you. We could simply take it from you. After. It has been some time since I traded words with a caster of note. That's a feeble stance. You could have ignored Consulholt from this. At some point, we must all look past our own concerns and consider the whole of Aora. Careful. Your gift is not something to barter away. Consulholt wanted your soul very badly. I begin to see why Consulholt was so but perhaps a pact. If you truly mean to keep the secret of the phylactery to yourself, we can seal the oath with an exchange. A small transfer of soul essence. I would possess a glimpse of your abilities, and you a taste of Lengroth's wisdom. Just that. Nothing untoward, I assure you. Good. Then come.
Are you different?
There. It is done. I hope much good comes from our— Go in peace, my friend. May the spirit of Lin—
Back to warm your hand. You are a top quality.
Hard to imagine a whole sect living out here. But I guess that's the point.
Even our visitor is to be turned away, he said.
What interest would our quarters hold?
Our quarters aren't the worry. It's our brothers and sisters below.
You look pale, sister. Find someone to take your place. I'll stand watch.
I'd hoped I was over this illness, but clearly not. I shall take your advice.
Saw they let you through. You must be our
Something
visitor.
familiar.
The High Abbot
about
awaits
this
you
place.
inside. Straight back.
It reeks of divine meddling. The Tidebringer. It's been so long.
My soul is ready, brother.
You are a guest, I take it? You will find the abbot past the chamber of the fallen moon, behind me.
Smells fresh. That can't be the salt well.
He seemed preoccupied.
I expect I would be too in his position.
Good. And they took my advice in providing you an... I am Kauto, the High Abbot. And just in time. The rules of the Rising. When you are ready, we will begin with the recitation. Yes, of course. I would not pass my... When the Rising is complete, I will take you there myself. The Conclave chose you. I remember my own rising. The Conclave sent me on the same exhausting journey, but it all came back in time. Our library is open to you, as are the grounds out, and you may, of course, speak with the gift-bearers here. Take your time, and examine these things. I know you will not disappoint when the time... Very good. First is Anthu, Last is Dianthu, for the tide comes at the end and leaves at the beginning. I am Disaman the Ebb, who comes this way. Blessed be Saman, that washes over the shore and brings the end. Blessed be Disaman, that returns to the sea and leaves behind the beginning. A gift-bearer comes to Disaman and asks him to bear his burdens away. What token do you offer, gift-bearer? The token is received. Tell me of your burdens. In Ondra's embrace, the Tidebringer shows herself worthy of her charge. Your purpose here, Tidebringer, is to perform the ceremony of the rising. It is the transition of one phase of service to the next.
How much longer is this gonna be? My joints are rusting.
On the level beneath us in the halls of silence, our low-tide brothers and sisters have lived for many years, sealed by their own will. It is time for them to be relieved of service, and for the high-tide brothers and sisters here to take their place. In the halls below, you will find a relic, Ondra's witness, and a spurgulum for dispensing holy water. But also, it is set into a device it operates atop a flight of steps. The device will flood the halls of silence. This is the rising. It is the will of Ondra. Every monk assigned to the monks here have all served as gift-bearers. We bear away people's most painful memories, and always a part of them remains with us.
He's right about that much.
In the halls of silence, memory itself fragments until it is no more. The halls are a reprieve from a gift-bearer's burden. In the end, the halls take all memory, but the process takes a toll, as you might imagine. After many years, when the process is complete, the rising is performed, to give final peace to those who dwell there. This is your charge. It goes beyond that. The Abbey is one of Ondra's most guarded secrets. It is necessary that the memories of this place be washed away. We do this in Ondra's service. The high tide is to replace the low, and stand vigil in the halls of silence until the next rising. When you have completed the rising, bring Ondra's witness to me here. I will show you the last of what you need to know. The device it operates is a simple valve mechanism. It will be clear to you when you see it. To reach your destination, you will need to know the sign of the tide, which is kept only by the High Abbot. It's said that it is the first knowledge lost when the Abbot joins the low tide in the halls of silence. Watch carefully. I trust you will perform.
I never knew. Did you hide in the White March after that?
As far away as I could.
Even
the
with your
Dominels
labors,
didn't
your
care I was
presence
a
of
gift
mind
bearer.
never falters.
Evidence is evidence.
I don't know how you do it.
Perhaps your thoughts would swim deeper if your tongue didn't come out for air so often, dear brother.
The High Abbot imparted to me that I wasn't alone, that he has nightmares sometimes as well.
You gotta see this.
It surprised me to hear it. He has such a peaceful manner.
Make sure they receive extra. I'll not let them fall into the goddess's embrace with empty stomachs.
Their supplies are bountiful, sister. I have seen to it.
Mind your center. You always knew this time would come.
I've seen the other side, brother. I'll find its waters again, warm and soothing.
Got it done.
Spot on!
Lot of water in here. Let's make this quick.
Who's there? Is that you, Edith?
I see this man's mind.
I called for you. I wanted to search, but the blizzard lasted days. I'm so sorry. But wait. We did find you. We are in the Abbey. Gift bearers. And you must be the Tide Bringer. Do I imagine this? I suppose it matters little that the halls of silence, they take our minds, memory by memory. It would be peaceful, we were told, like going to sleep. Look around you. We, the low tide, who have been sealed down here all these many years, do we seem at peace to you? We are lost, terrified. Few of us know friend from foe anymore. I may be the only one left who can still speak for us. They are peaceful in their hearts. It is this place. It has confused and agitated them. Please forgive them.
Oh, that's good. I ought to try that one next time I get nabbed.
No one has asked me. A High Abbot Ferentis. That was me. Or the one before me, if not. No longer, though. I am just another brother of the low tide. I remember a woman. Was she my wife? I carry so many memories that I took from strangers who wanted to be rid of them. I don't know what's mine anymore. And there are so many holes. Every image a blur or a void. Would that I could be free of this place. Free to make new memories. To know who I am. There is a relic. An aspergillum, it was called. What was it? Well, it doesn't matter. It controls the floodwaters. But also the outer floodgates. Andra's Witness. That is the name. It is down here, but I don't recall how to reach it. The High Abbot knows. If you can find out from him, you could set us free. Open the gates. We are all so...
I don't know. We had this old fella in Gilded Veil. Looked harmless, couldn't talk, but he'd bite you if you tried to steal his steak when no one was looking.
Once we are free of this place, we will be able to make memories again. Use the door...
Death comes for you!
Ain't that special? to be a fly on the wall when they reach Stalwart. Oh, look at here.
It's here. The salt well. You know, I thought it'd be bigger. Get it? I mean, for all we know, that thing's just filled with leeches. Don't remind me. Good. Anything's better than this. Maybe not. Okay. Here we go. Oh, that's cold! I think I'm going numb, actually. This is the right pool, isn't it? I've got it! Took this from the Marchezo cellar the night I awakened. Been saving it for a special occasion.
Hey, she's in trouble!
Did that thing come from the bottle or the pool?
I forgot. I remember running, but I don't remember what chased me. And I remember fear, but I don't remember what scared me. And I gave something up, but I don't remember why. Me neither. But it feels like an improvement.
If you say so. That'll do.
Not quite.
I'll let Mark.
You've made a grave mistake. I will correct it in Andra's name.
Join arm! Attack!
Spot on. Spot on.
Mow it.
Is this what the Abbey was built to hide? This is very good.
Deceitful wretch! Grave robber! You who dig for that which you did not bury. Speak! Explain yourself and be judged. No mortal is fit to decide whether she is worthy of survival. Your actions speak for themselves. The battery opened. The forge ignited. You conspired with souls that evaded my judgment. Saw them infused into the very thing they had stolen from me. The dwarves sealed their own fate. The forge was meant to be forgotten. And now, here you are again, denying peace to the buried. It was never meant for mortal use. Such power, such truths lie within it. It can bring only ruin. When the Pargrunen came to the White March, they were peaceful. They shared common beliefs and purpose. Their visions for the Forge tore them apart. You have seen this for yourself. They would have destroyed themselves in the end. You need only look to the history of your own civilization for assurance. How many wars, how many fallen empires might have been averted if only their leaders could forget the objects of their ambition. I mourned the loss of the Park-Ruin. Misfortune brought them here. They did not deserve to end so soon. Memories are the spirits of the past. You of all people should know their sway on the present, Watcher. Mortals measure the worth of their lives in memory. Who will remember me? How long until I am forgotten? Memory governs every thought, informs every choice. It can fuel passion, understanding, love, or it can create obsession, madness. You have seen it plague many souls in your travels. Consider the old Watcher who inherited unspeakable crimes from birth, or the fisherman whose life became a sentence the day he killed his sister, or the Glonfodden boy for whom an old medallion was worth more than all the fruits of his labors, or the villager whose guilt led him down into a temple in search of the priests he condemned with his silence. They could be free from their burdens, if only they could forget. For some, perhaps, but for many the memory is all that remains of it. The fires of Cold Morn died long ago, yet vengeance still burns in this construct's mind. What is vengeance but a fire fueled by memory that consumes the soul?
kill time.
Cold Morn is not but a memory now. If it no longer intruded on her thoughts, no longer haunted her dreams, she could live a life of her choosing. So often do we confuse memory with identity. But memory is who we believe we were, not who we actually are. She would have a different identity now, a more peaceful existence.
But I would lose my favorite conversations.
You cast your troubling memories aside when you had the...
It's funny. I remember feeling bad, but I don't remember why. As long as they don't reopen one day.
The source of those wounds is long gone. The memory was all that could do you harm. Even when problems have run their course, memory can be the stone that sinks you into the abyss. Indeed. And what has led you to conclude you know better than a god, mortal?
Said it better.
That hardly sounds like an improvement on inner peace. Is that the extent of your argument?
There may be hope for you yet, Watcher.
Your reasoning is interesting, mortal. Perhaps there is something to it. But it is not my will to simply do good. Those broken souls that fail your test, those are the ones I love most. For no other god will have them. What small mercies they ask of me, I will always grant. Was there something else, mortal? Do not play coy with a god, Watcher. I know you have seen his death. I feel it whenever a forgotten thing is taken from me. Abidin did not deserve to die here. This place was the least I could do to give his remains some privacy. The least I could do for ending his life. I called the moon down to me, Ione brother. It was against his wishes. He would not listen to reason, would not listen to me. In his madness he splintered the moon. But it was not enough. The greatest of the fragments still fell toward that which he would protect. In the end, he took position where it would fall, and absorbed the impact himself. Ione brother is their smaller sibling, tiny next to them. That time has been forgotten now, and so his death belongs to me. Everything he was before the impact. not always as he is now. His body was not all he left behind. He was devoted to progress and industry from the beginning. But so too was he devoted to preservation. In those times he would let nothing go. Nothing could be forgotten. His will was iron long before his body. Time has finished much of what I started. I cannot tell you that, mortal, for fear of undoing all its costly work. The other gods knew what had to be done, but they lacked the will to go through with it. Even gods have their attachments. To erase all knowledge of such a grand thing required unthinkable devastation. The Eastern Reach, Deadfire. Mine was the only solution. When I called down Ione Brother, they remained silent. Even Abaddon. He knew it was for the best. But he tried to stop it all the same. Perhaps deep down I knew he would. We agreed long ago, all of us, not to alter the course of Kith's civilization. Not directly, but in this matter there was no other choice. I would have stopped it if I could, but by then it was too late. You may ask. The great conundrum of a god is how close to become with your subjects. Too far and they lose hope. Too close and your own judgment fails. Civilizations are meant to ebb and flow. Allow them to persist for too long in power or knowledge, and you invite catastrophe. There was a time when we let our sympathies get the better of us. When memories were allowed to persist that should have been washed away, the other gods could not be moved to act. I did what had to be done without them. I speak of what is forgotten. I failed. I will not dredge up the memory to satisfy idle curiosity. What the world casts aside, I take into my care. A thing maybe for they were lost children, abandoned. Fixed, I took them in, gave them new purpose. I did not create them, but yes, they are mine. They were his once, I won't deny it. He created them as assistants to carry out his work on Aora, but he has long been the overseer of progress in the world. Leaving things behind has always been his way. I allow him to leave his past in my care, so that it does not hold him back. I suppose we do. But then, the gods have always been able to accomplish far greater things when working together. Speak your mind. Careful what you accuse a god of, mortal. And what if I did, mortal? It does him no harm to forget. On the contrary, it lifts a burden. If Abaddon remembered, it would threaten the harmony between the gods. It was not so long ago that conflict between us led to disaster in your world, and the death of one of our number. Memory is but an image we create to make sense of the present. It carries no truth or meaning but what we ascribe. A slight alteration to it is a small price to pay for peace. The peace between the gods is already fragile. The death of a god is a calamity. You are living in the aftermath of one such death. Surely you can understand. He deserved better. Of all the other gods, he was the only one who acted, who held to his convictions. Yes, I admired him for that. Whatever he was to me, it was not meant to last. Always our duties to Aeora first. I knew he opposed what I intended, that he would wish to preserve what I meant to destroy. I knew it would cause a rift that might never be mended, but I never imagined he'd go so far. I never imagined it would mean I would never know him as I once did. Because it might cause him to remember. No, mortal. Better that we should exist as we are now. What happened once must never happen again. Bad enough that I am cursed to remember it. On the contrary, mortal, their work must continue. Far too much was uncovered while they lay dormant. Those who know too much of the White Forge will be washed clean from Aeora, and then the island shall rest once more. Even if it is as you say, there is nothing that can be done. The Isles do not think for themselves. They have only the purpose that is given to them. They do not stop until the purpose is fulfilled. They will not change course now, for me, or anyone. I am sorry. Your determination is commendable, but the Isles number in the thousands. You will need more than strength or luck. I will give you what aid I can. They are gathered in the hollow of a great rock, splintered from me only brother. It lies in a flooded crater known as Kairin's Scar. Know too that they were built to answer the call of their master's hammer. When they hear it strike, they come to its aid. If you were to take that piece of his hammer from here and reshape it in Abaddon's forge into a likeness of the original, you might be— I know of one way, but only from the center of the Lion's Den. Only with their master's hammer in your service. If you can do all this, if you can reshape what remains of Abaddon's hammer and bring it inside their lair, I can instruct you there on what you would need to do. And I will see you through when the time comes. If you do not, be assured, they will come. Careful as you approach the lake. When I claimed the islands, I made sure they would not be many of my most devoted followers. And there is something far worse. Something more fearsome and dangerous than any eyeless. Let us hope you do not attract its attention.
This threatens all of us now.
See, Darien, she'll tell ya. We can stop them.
If she's seen them, she knows better. Something killed a whole crew of hunters out in the wood. Tore them apart like dolls, insects.
I told ya. All we gotta do is get him in range of these cannons, and then we blast them.
We don't even know what they are.
The destruction my dreams warned me of. And your greed and recklessness have brought them on us all!
You burning our village didn't help matters none.
It wasn't my clan that attacked you.
No difference. One ogre stinks as bad as the next.
I came to offer my clan's help. The White March has been our home for centuries. We'll defend it alongside you. Sound it anywhere in the White March, and 3 of my best warriors will be at your side. Your battles become ours.
What's your plan for dealing with them exactly?
That lake's notorious. Folk never come back from that. Oh. Ahem. You know, those heavy cannons you fixed might come in handy. Hear me out. Kieran's Scar should be just in range for those guns. You just point out your target and I'll do the rest.
If those things are on the move, we don't have much time. If you're really gonna stop them, take this. It's the best of the ore we've pulled from Stalwart's mines. It's not much, but it's good enough to make the old Pargrunen smiths proud.
Andres Tides, Durance, you crack me up.
There's no joke to be had, Amawa. Only the observations of a humble missionary.
Oh,
we've got to build up our walls while there's still time.
I love that joke.
Simply because I have business with that whore does not mean I care to discuss it.
How do you make your face get so red?
Once more I am called upon to set right the gods' transgressions. It has become a tiring refrain. Mow it. Mow it. Ixiana. Mow it. Ixiana.
Ain't that special?
Uli.
Within rock.
Like this.
Feel. See.
I am no use here!
Beyond.
Another of Andra's mindless servants. I'll see her paid for this. Owen!
Beyond seek.